Welcome back, everybody, to more Lord of the Rings Online. We have Book 2 ready for you, with specifically Light in the Darkness. As I was returning to the lands in the east, the night sky over the top was lit by bright flashes of white light akin to lightning, yet no clouds darkened the sky, and of thunder there was no sound. No ordinary storm visited Almansoul last night. I asked you to search the ruins atop Weathertop to see if there's anything to find, my friend, and if you find anything out of the ordinary, return to me. And he doesn't have any bonus quests as well, so that's perfect. Because I vaguely remember the instance. The instance isn't long, but I was trying to remember how the progression worked, if that makes sense. And I couldn't remember offhand, so I figured it'd just be best to kind of split that. Because I don't see us having much further to Oscaruth. And I think that I wanted to make sure this had its own section. It allowed myself time to actually absorb it. It also, I don't know. In character lore senses, I'm going off and dealing with the Eagle, and it's just like, yeah, Gandalf ended up passing through here. Because that's the interaction here, is this is, the Fellowship has not arrived yet, from what I understand. But this is Gandalf specifically striking his rune on the, on Weathertop. Oh, I actually need to see if... I want to see if we've been to Minas Morgul yet. I'm sure that we have if we've been to Harad and we've been to Mordor. I'm sure that Minas Morgul is a location in game. Eventually I'll get there. Yeah, I mean, it makes a big sense. It makes a lot of sense that Arnor built a fortress on top of this hill to use the Palantir the way they did. It makes sense. Like, I think it was modeled really well, too. It's like when I hiked the rock. Alright, that's Weathertop. Covered rock, take a rubbing of the ruins on a rock and put in your pack. And now I gotta go. Now we gotta do all the way back down. Can I express this? Might be able to. Oh, I shouldn't have bounced like that. That was rough. At least you can shortcut it. Just reverse Silent Hill 4 before you have what's-her-face following you. Just, yeah, you can go up and down the water tower just fine via ladders until you can't.
What do you need?
Ah, you have found something. Let me see this rock rubbing you've made. The ruins are common, but I do not know what they signify. I'm afraid this does not tell me much of the lightning. Does tell me something of the source. Likely the same person responsible for sending you to me. I guess I'll fellowship it. I have news of Radagast, but I must ask you once again for assistance here. The letter you recovered from Bleak Rift speaks of the orcs' true goals, taking control of Almansoul, orc forces. Sorry, excuse me. Taking control of Almansoul, orc forces are to move towards the crest of Almansoul under the cover of night, and will move in a large group, establishing small units along the path to form a larger force. We cannot stand against the force when they are assembled. We can once they are splintered. They wish to establish an encampment that will allow them vantage over the entirety of the lowlands. We must foil their plans. Gather allies and return to me when you are ready. You do go to Minas Morgul? Excellent. Gather allies and return to me when you are ready. Together we will shall see Almansoul and defeat Fiegel, their leader, before he can carry out his master's will.
Greetings.
If you're prepared, I will lead the way. One must be swift, else the orcs may succeed at whatever foul mischief they have planned.
Weathertop, once a watchtower of the Dunedain, now a refuge for orcs. Candate the Ranger strives to break their foothold in the Weatherhills.
What do you need?
We must take haste. We have the leaders of these Urkai covered like rats on the slopes of Weathertop. If we can defeat them, we have break the will of this warband and drive them whimpering in their masters of the south. Be prepared for anything. Alright. Well, let's see. Oh, they're normal. Just not doing damage to him? No, I was doing damage to the other one. Wait, let the troll move out of sight. I don't get why you'd interact with the torch. Cool. I love watching Locher AI. The torch on the wood would maybe draw attention, split their force. Ah, right. Yep. That's actually really cool. Just watching it go backward is always funny to me. Yeah, we need to be swift. The orcs must be driven out of the lonelands. Not fail here.
We must make haste.
The path diverges ahead. I shall follow the trail to the right. You follow the path to the left. If all goes well, we will meet again upon the peak of Weathertop. Wait until I pass from sight before you proceed. Remember, we must defeat the leaders of the warband. If you try to discourage them, use the torches you find in the unlit pyres. Along the path, you may draw the attention of the nearby orcs. Meet at the crest at Weathertop. Come across Bubhosh or Moose, defeat them. I was curious if it would sink you or not. Right, so this is supposed to kind of like showcase how aggro works a little bit. Oh, so that's, I guess, where you put in the binder. That makes sense now. That's why there's a level between like 20 to 150. That makes a little bit more sense now. And so if you wanted to do like level cap, you would just say 150 in the instance finder. Also, the fact that that shit scales up too is honestly amazing. That's something that 14 does not have. I guess we don't even need to. a little tanky. Just slightly. Fly from here, we are defeated. Back here. The fucking yee-ass fucking walk cycle. I think we go back, right? I don't remember. I think we go back. Yeah, I think then we go up. Because now he's defeated. So, like, we go up, and then we go straight when he tries to flee, and then we come back, and I think we had to take the left, because now it's open. I think is the keyword. Yeah, because he has the key or whatever. That's locked. Defeat Moose. Did we defeat Moose? Or is Moose up ahead? Okay, maybe we need to drag him out. Maybe that's actually required. Like, this is actually really cool. Really cool to see if shit is actually required or not. Thought Moose was earlier. No, it's not here. There's nothing there, at least. I'm pretty sure I've run into this same exact thing before. Oh yeah, see, now the gate's open. I don't know what triggered it, but it got triggered. Ooh, big lag spike. Ooh, gross. Let's see. You. Well, just not facing everything. I think that's also what 14 has kind of made me a little lax on, is actually facing targets. Cool, now we're at this part of the trail. Would actually be really slick. Whack.
Well done, friend.
You have done well, better than I, it appears. Orkai and orcs nearly bested me and my wounds run deep, but you must not concern yourself with me now. Beyond the gate is Uruk, who leads us forth. Pass through the gate and defeat him. We cannot allow have a hold limit. Yours are greater than I expected. This is a fucking flag. It's so good. In the gate and hold over your guard. Regal. I have a little surprise at the health gate. It's the troll. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about the troll. I think that's the actual first troll you meet aside from, like, you actually fight. You've defeated Oleg Snaga. I fucking love their names. Defeated Regal. They had a cave troll, exactly. Wounds are grievous, but I shall recover. Come, we shall return to my camp. It is time for us to go.
This place.
Good stuff. Instance. Oh, that's fine. Retake Weathertop. Now concern yourself with the orcs that remain. This far removed from the Southlands, they will dwindle and become only a small danger to travelers throughout the lowlands. We won a pivotal battle, my friend, and you've earned some rest. Think for the great threat posed by these orcs is now finished. Now let me aid you in your endeavor to find Radagast the Brown. I don't know, maybe I could have put it at the end of it. Maybe I could have put it at the end of the last episode. For how long that was going to take, I didn't remember the length on that. Protected by the Eglain.
How can I be of service?
Managed to track Radagast south and met friends, the Eglain, who made fucking words. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to read. Managed to track Radagast south and there met friends, the Eglain, who make some ruins here in the Lowlands their home. They are solitary and quiet people, having shunned societal obligation for simple life eked out here. The few who do venture towards more civilized areas of the world are still different than most you will ever meet. Because of their nature, they are truly wary of anyone who wishes to traffic them and their allies. Traffic them or their allies. It seems that Radagast has enlisted their aid not only now, but at some point in the different past. Here you will need to earn the right to speak with Radagast. I have done what part I can. My horse will take you south and west of the Forsaken Inn. There, you would seek out an audience with Yadric Muntz. You will know his name. Be safe. So, I want to point out, show your travel destinations. Oh, I guess you can travel for free. I was about to say, he's actually unironically going to make you, like pay a mithril coin to do so. That's fair. That's fine. Cool. And now we actually had a quick line black. I am super okay with that, actually.
Woe to me.
Handeth is a good man who has taken a chance by giving us his word that you can be trusted. For his sake and our continued friendship with them, hope that you are worth the risk. We are simple people who wish to remain apart from society. There are efforts all must undertake to survive, and we'd ask your assistance to prove you are worthy. Let me repair my shit really quick.
Is there something I can do for you?
Get a leg, spare bow. Door. Bloodstones, opals. Okay, deed bestowed. Summer festival. 10 points. Eglain friend. Eglain travel discount. Okay, so I actually got to rep up with them. Perfect. I just needed to do requests to actually up my reputation with them. That's fine. That's perfect.
I'm sorry, did you need something?
You have toiled long and are grateful for all you have done. You appear to have best intentions toward our people. For this, we grant you the request you ask. Wait, I'm missing something there. I'm missing some kind of like. Maybe I had. So if you hadn't done these beforehand, maybe you had to stop to do these first. I think I might have done them out of sequence, and that's fine.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but
You have been
me?
patient. Bro, I've waited like 20 seconds. You must understand we are solitary people. We hold our friends dear to us, protect them as we can. Radagast is such a friend, and here for our behest of our leader to aid us with the terror emerging from a long slumber. He has taken residence in the ruins of Oscuruth, in the place we call home. You are welcome to make the journey to the east, the ruin, to the north of the Great East Road before the road snakes between the northern and southern swamp. Seek Radagast within the tower. Perhaps there is a way you can aid him, and he will surely aid you. All right, and that is going to be Oscuruth at this point. Perfect. Now it was about 20 minutes. I would have made the last episode a little long. Perfect. You should have the Oscuruth thing. Do you have access to that? Would you be willing to pop it? Ugh, there it is. I think you're actually doing it. Then you're finding the path. You legend. Snake. Snake eater? Then I can make that my new fucking home destination. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate that. And now we just warped all the way from over here to get into Oscuruth now. Now comes the interesting part. We'll make that one, and we'll bind that. Frederick the Elder. Earn trust.
Greetings.
Hail to you. I am Frederick the Elder of the Eglain. I know of your deeds. We are already in your debt. You have done much to assist the people of the Eglain, and I thank you for your efforts. As Gaedric and Unluf explained, the past of the Black Riders out of the west brought a shadow to our home. Orcs came from the south, careful not to cross paths with the orcs from the north and their dwarf allies. Half-orcs have long been a threat, as well as the spiders, but the wargs and Creeban all came with the orcs and goblins. We're still a kind of troll. Jorthkin, or Earthkin as they call themselves, sought refuge from the troll shaws over the last bridge. They are not violent, but they have trailed evil with them. There's also another matter, which I would not yet speak of that to you. In time, perhaps, you'll learn the greatest danger to the Eglain. So many guide skills. Yeah, when I was playing Hunter, I knew that there was several of those. So now that we're in Oscuruth, we are going to take a minute to actually go ahead and, once I talk to Radagast, I'm going to go do the quest here. Received a message from a man, perhaps you know him. He's by the name of Candaith. The details are vague, but it seems of great importance for you to talk to him. I believe it concerns the enemy's movements in the North Downs. He is staying at a camp northwest of the Weathertop, travel to the Forsaken Inn, then go north to reach the inn's campsite. Are you really sending me back there? Yeah, I can't believe it's sending me actually back there. Hana's dream.
Do something for me.
You are to assist us, then you must know what transpired thus far. Hana, a girl within our encampment, visited the swamp to the north and east, discovered an ancient relic lying out upon one of the ruins. You don't have to go back. Okay, perfect. Girl within our encampment visited the swamp to the north and east. She discovered an ancient relic lying on one of the ruins. We collect those ruins offer, as you know. She thought nothing of consequence, as we have never seen reprisal. On this day, there was something different about the swamp. Something stirred and frightened the girl, so that she is now fits in her sleep. Fear for her friend. Will you find Hannah and speak with her to discover what visions plagued her dreams? It's literally, just in case you somehow missed Candaith getting here. Okay. Appreciate that clarification on that.
Something for me.
I'll get to that eventually because it's North Down stuff, I'm pretty sure. There's a place where you can find shelter for the night. The innkeeper is an old man now, and the locals are stern and morose lot, but the beds are warm and the wine is cold. Travel went along the east-west road that brought you here, the Forsaken Inn by that road. No man called Kandek who might be found at the inn. If you might go there, bid him greeting from Frederick. I'll have to go back there at some point. Might as well do that sooner rather than later. There's a place you should know of, a place full of great corruption and grave danger. It's called Agamar, the Red Swamp. Oh, I'm aware. Water of this place is red as blood. Blood leaks from a wound called Garth Argerwin. Yet there are those who have dared the heart of Agamar. Perhaps you will be able to aid them. Some of my kindred, the Eglain, have encamped in the midst of the darkness, and I would bid you to their aid. Speak with Ariak the Strong, and I am sure that you will find he can make it to your strength. Agamar is east of here and north. Find the Red Pass in the Hagamar Swamp, and you shall find your way to Agamar. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Very possible, yeah, you could have come here from Ardalan, since there's an option to start in Swanfleet now. That is also true. That is also entirely possible.
What's your name?
Honorless people. Digwalt's face contorts briefly in a look of anguish, but before he fights back the pain and issues a smile. This is my wife's. I gave it to her before we came here to live with the Eglain. It was lost when she was struck down at Narost. You have given me something that I cannot truly repay, but I'll give you something of import to me in an effort to repay you.
What can I do for you?
Don't care, don't care. Making sure that I pick up as many quests as I can. Not interested, too much to do already. Oh, you want help? Wonderful. Where to begin? Plague of spiders. No doubt you've seen spindly crawlers weaving the webs and trapping their prey, which happens to be crawling at anything that has life within its veins. Crawling monstrosities what they are. Nothing good comes from them, and I have seen too many fall prey to hidden nests. These foul vermin do not deserve life they take so freely. Bring my vengeance upon them. Amon-Ra spiders. Others in the shadows. All that you've done for the Eglain proves your honor. I shall not doubt your intentions again, but I ask a favor of you. I'm sure that you have seen the variety of spiders throughout the lowlands. You may not know of the elders that lead the vile breed, but they are the ones to be feared the most. I ask now that you go to Amon-Ra and slay the elders. Lived for too long, preyed upon the helpless, and must be destroyed. I think it's to the west of here, if I remember correctly. Profound losses. Yeah. By my word, I know that my wife and son fell to the brood to the west, but they were not only ones to fall with the spiders in that vale. The Eglain have lost so many throughout the years. Other families have lost siblings and loved ones. The spiders, and most recently, the workstock in the wild. For equestria, which may prove fruitless, yet I hope shall yield solace for many. In Amon-Ra, where the spiders dwell, you likely saw many sacks of eggs. The sacks will bring more evil into the world, and grief will continue. Will you go and destroy the eggs before they hatch? The spiders' numbers grow each day, with the good folk of Oscuris, while the good folks of Oscuris dwindle.
Stay a moment.
Always we struggle to survive, and we have done well in all the years I have dwelled in Oscuris, but this is something like which I have not seen before. The elders working to defend us against the evil in Agamar. It falls to the rest of us to see to their defenses. Thus, this, my friend, is where I come to you. Our numbers are few, and the people capable of doing well and the best kept close to Oscuris. However, are able to walk freely through the land in assistance which we cannot help ourselves. In the west, beneath the shadow of Amon-Ra, lie great nests of venomous spiders amongst the ruins. Some are more potent than others. Now we have ways passed down through the ages, distilling venom of the lesser spiders into making in medicine that helps to cure the poison. The venom is too potent; it cannot be distilled. You collect the poison sac from ruin web hunters and ambushers and bring them to me. We're gonna go talk to Radagast really quick. Because we're still on book 2. Actually, talk to you first.
I don't know if you can help
Greetings,
me.
traveler. I have a favor to ask of you if you would listen. Oh, go back to the Forsaken Inn again. Come on now. You're short on supplies as always, and rely on some measure of deliveries and foods to the Forsaken Inn. If your travels bring you back westwards, could you speak to Anloff the Forsaken Inn about arranging a delivery of oatmeal to be sent to Oscuris? It would be a great help to us.
Oh dear.
Did Frederick send you? He worries too much now that my sister is away. Ever since I took the statue of the lady, they have treated me differently. Even the visitor in brown robes treats me differently. They fuss about saying that they must protect me. I do not know how they can protect me from my dreams. It is true I'm frightened. I'm frightened come the morning. I hear the swamp calling me at night. The one makes the Norbog in the swamp sing to me. She's trying to bring me to her, and that's why my sister left to find her and stop her. She is a bad person. I know she means me harm because her songs sing of blood and death. It is Nurbig. Oh, sorry, not Norbog. Nurbig. They sing for her. I do not. It's not a proper noun, actually, so that's not a name, unless that's a typo. They sing for her. I do not tell anyone, but I can hear Nurbig singing my names even now.
Could I have a word with you?
And that's level up. Came upon the maiden in the waters north beyond the wall. She was draped in vines and tattered robes and smiled beautifully before she cringed and shook the water apart and drove us from the swamp. She cornered me, though only for a moment before my sister found me, but I saw the hatred in her eyes. She means me harm and sends the Nurbeg to call me to her. Will you help me? Can you help me? The Nurbeg are in the east, in the blood mire, rubbing their legs and singing the song she sang to me, calling for me to come home. Please help me. Bring their legs to me so that I know they will no longer sing my name. Well, so I'm probably going to have to go completely left field and go back to the Forsaken Inn really quick.
Why come you here?
The Eglain let you in, did they? I've been expecting you, though sooner rather than later. You have in fact taken your time. I understand you found something upon Weathertop. I do believe it is a G rune, a mark oft used by Gandalf the Grey, another by order. Guess from the description of those 3 lines that he was at Amon-Sul on October the 3rd, not but a few days ago. I too saw the lightning upon Weathertop and fear that Gandalf found trouble there. I have not found him since we parted at Sarnford, so I can tell you no more of him or his travels. This place I can tell you much, but make reason of very little. 287. 90.
Will you help me?
Land itself is turning against us, and I know not the reason why. Even the shepherds are twisted shadows of their former selves. To speak of the brog prowlers, those that tend to the trees. If I can discern what is twisting the shepherds, I may be able to determine what is fouling the land. Bring me their moss so that I can use them to line their nests. They roam the swamps to the east of here. Remember, I do not wish to harm the shepherds. No matter how confused they appear, they are innocent victims of the corruption and know not the harm that they do. I really think that the Hobbit trilogy really fucking character assassinated Radagast. Because, like, we had Radagast. We have Radagast in Lord of the Rings Online, right? And it's like, I don't know, like... I mean, to be fair, like, contextually, we don't know what fucking happens to him, so he could have just honestly just fucked off for all we know. I think it makes me just, I don't know, makes me a little sad. Because, like, he was funny, witty, like, comedic relief character, right? But, like, could have been so much more. A little depressing, but that's fine. We're gonna go continue west, and then I'm gonna go back to the Forsaken Inn, and then I'll teleport. So we'll do I'm gonna do Amon Ross, get the spider stuff done, and then I'll go to the Forsaken Inn, and then with the Forsaken Inn, then I'll warp back. Because I also need to be careful, because I need to make sure that I have levels, because I'm starting to actually run into a stat deficit. Catch a breath. Able to catch your breath and restore morale and power. Actually, really not bad. Too far away. That's fine. 3, 4. Whack. Yeah, 'cause I forgot about that. Let's see. That's cool. I needed to go here anyways. Right, you're burnt. Next. I'm halfway through the egg sacs. All out. 3 big spiders aren't even that hard. Dock. Sure, why not? Oh. I'm trying to think if I can fast travel to the Forsaken Inn or not. I'd pay a couple silver just to fast travel there to make it a little faster. Don't think you can. I think it's, yeah, I think it's because it's in the same area, the same geographical area. I don't think it's fast. Only from Candace, yeah. It's just fine. It's not bad. See you, Mr. Trapper. It's the slow horse. Yeah, I mean, at that point, I might as well just fucking ride myself. Trapper's dead. Whack. Another early feature that was quickly phased out. Does that actually get better in other areas? Like once you get out of Angmar, or probably even Moria, right? Like, do they actually allow fast travel places? They actually like address that? Because I totally get it for the era, and I understand it, right? It's AR, it's Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn logic, right? It's early. Yeah, things change. That was a loud noise that I did not like. Even before that, you can instant travel between almost all stables. So it's clearly just like pre-Troll Shaws then, it sounds like. It's the Weaver. Mostly, fair enough. Because even Rivendell, I've noticed you can fast travel places pretty consistently. Good to know that they actually address that later, though. See, just seeing a random player, it's so fucking weird to me. Because I'm not used to it. I'm used to Lotra being fucking... not necessarily dead, right? But, like... I'm used to just not having, like, not running into players. I mean, even in Shadows of Angmar era, it's kind of wild. Yeah, it's just pretty empty. So it's I mean, obviously, yeah, it's welcome back weekend, so people are, you know, gonna be grinding and stuff. Okay, so I burnt all those. I need to defeat the spinner. I think might be at the top. I don't want to spend the mithril coin either. Like, my mother's dead. Usually so many people in the end game hub and a lot of actually not a lot of grinding XP on early queue. Yeah. Like, it totally makes sense. Like, the logic tracks. I'm just not used to it. I'm used to that logic. I don't know, even 14. 14 feels empty a lot of the time anymore. But then I go to, like, obviously, like, an endgame zone, and it's like, you know, I see people crafting and stuff. But, it's nice to see other players. It's nice to see other people in a not empty world. It's pretty cool, if I'm gonna be honest. Ambusher. Feels empty because there's 4,000 people in Limsa, 2,500 endgame, and 10,000 people in the housing clubs. I haven't even been to the housing clubs. I feel like I need to. I need to experience this at least once. And to see why there's so many goddamn people online, but no one ever in queue. I'll take that. That's fine. Okay, so I'm overshooting it. So we got the venom sacks. I'm not looking forward to... I have been inside. So the east side of Oscaruth, in the swamp, below the skirmish camp, I have been there so long. Like, I know that fucking bowl so well. Just the little bowl before the fortress. Oh, man, I'm... Anyone anywhere else, yeah. I mean, like I go to, like, the Ezim Steppe sometimes. I'll go to, like, Razad Han. Like, I'll go to, like... There's just nobody. No one. There's no one around. It's just really funny. But also really messed up. But also really funny. Where is this stupid thing? Am I gonna get jumped by it during this fucking three-piece? There it is. Yep. And the two starter hubs, like 10 to 15 people in earlier hubs. Those are like the three. Yeah. Yeah, that's just where 14 players are. And you're right. Was that not the rune web spinner? Bro, where is this fucking spider? Bro, where are you? I'm gonna find this thing. I think this is the one I actually have issues finding whenever I try to go through this area. So this tracks. It's still a non-zero amount of XP. So I'll take it. It wouldn't be out this far. I don't see it being out this far. Hunter. Is it? Why are you all the way fucking out there? Why are you here? What are you doing? Literally just examined the fucking dot out of fucking curiosity. Why are you like this? I think he does actually lurk outside now that I'm vaguely remembering it. Just hanging around? Yeah, fucking apparently. Okay. Oh, that's the rune web spinner. Now I need to go and do Oscaruth. Okay, we need to go Forsaken Inn. We need to backtrack to Oscaruth, turn quests in, see where we're at, and then inevitably once we actually get into Garth Argoen, that is going to be the start of its own episode. I don't remember. I think you do a little bit of Garth Argoen, and then you go south to Harlech. I don't remember the progression. Probably should have upgraded Canned Expo. Or upgraded to Canned Expo. I forgot I have a bow slot. Hive granted. Deed completed. Yeah, I mean, I fucking clear out the Lone Lands The part that I'm literally going to run into is requiring a little bit of assistance with Garth Argoin and maybe some of the elite stuff down at Harleg. Yes, I know, virtue cap reached. At 15. Because, especially with like... I still need to do the fucking Great Barrow instances, but yeah, I need to do those still. Because I kind of suspended those because holy fuck, elite enemy. I did them earlier, so I tried doing it earlier. I got into Maze, I got to the Elite Master, Barrow White Collar, and it was such a 50-50. It was just such a slog on level. But I mean, I was doing it solo. Like, I was trying to join an instance. I was trying to figure out how the instance finder worked. Again, because it's been so fucking long. Like, I had to create my own instance and stuff. Or, no, I joined on someone else's instance. And then I had to create my own instance. And then I went into the instance. And then shit happened. We're at 46. Mid-boss and it sucked. Like, it's because he's Elite Master, so he already has the mitigations. And then, not only on top of that does he have those mitigations, but, like, I think it's whatever the quakes are that knock you around, I think it genuinely knocked me out of the thing. Like, it genuinely knocked me out of his thing. Because he respawned. Like, I had killed him. I was down to his 2 crawlers. If I can... Oh my god. Fine, I can do this at my leisure.
Is there something I can do for you?
Repair.
What do you need?
Dwarf carving, rock salt. Need the iron. Damn, bro, you sure do get a.
Something I can do for you?
Oh yeah, because I guess I should also be using these for rep too. I keep forgetting. Oh well. I don't really care. Give me the cash.
What do you need?
Critter in good health then. I'm glad to hear that he is and have been through so much turmoil in recent months. I love that we're just like, yeah, not cool. The thing. Oatmeal problems.
Leave me to my misery.
Honda the Young needs oatmeal. Well, I'm afraid we're all out, and there's just little to be done about it. My supply has dried up because of the problems of having an at Oat Barton. There's an old mugwort lives in town, a bounder by the name of Lord Gardner. He says that there are all kind of problems there with the bounders can solve by themselves. Look like you can handle yourself pretty well, so if you should happen to swing around that way, you might be able to do some good. There won't be any oatmeal delivered until the problems at Oat Barton are sorted out. You can do Oat Barton by heading north from Brockenborgs in the Shire across the green fields. I'm pretty sure that that's not Yonder Shire. What's the other one? London, Hobbiton, not Yonder Shire, not Evandem. It's the other one. It's like level 40 Hobbit area. Is it Yonder Shire? No, it can't be. I think it is Evandem, actually. Yeah, Obar. It's the entrance to Obar. It's the entrance to Evandem. So that's supposed to be your, hey, let's go ahead and do that. Well, I was going to, yeah, it's over. Yeah, I was going to try to save the Great Barrow for its own video, but we're kind of in this lull. Would you be willing to run me through the 3 instances in the Great Barrow now? Let me go back to Oscaruth. Because I can queue it up really quick. We can go run the 3, and that way we can say we've actually done the 3 before moving on to Oscaruth, or sort of moving on to Garth Argoin. That is a horse. Okay, cool. Let me figure instance. Right, because you don't deselect. I'm doing these about 85. We talked off stream. So I'm supposed to do that. I create, I invite group, and then launch, I believe?
Othrangroth, the Great Barrow, the oldest and largest of the Adain mounds within the Barrow Downs.
I don't remember the delving stone. That's new. Newer. I don't remember this. Defeat those and defeat tomb whites. And haunts. I mean, they scale up. I like that they do scale up. I wonder if there's issues with scaling in the game, though. Like, I wonder if what people think about old dungeon scaling, if it's done well or not. Remember, I tried going in on at level 1. I think I tried going at 90 when I level skipped to 90 back in the day with my hunter, and they fucking just shredded. Cool. Just need to kill 2 whites. So then this actually gets the fucking barrows out of the way. Then I can go finish those quests literally whenever. Door is locked. Trying to remember enough about the layout. I don't remember enough about the map layout. And then that should be send us back down. Okay. Yeah, the mini boss is a little rough on Maze. Like, that is he's a little spicy. I don't know. Oh, didn't see you guys. Just fucking gaggle fuck down here. So if I actually hit the button, not the white space around the button. Whack. I think that's it for up here, I think. Because then it would have been one left. Yeah, this guy. Oh, I hate him. Elite Master is fucking... I had to take him one at a time. Or you can just fucking snipe him. I mean, that also works. Oh, never mind. That's how I got him. So he does actually threshold. Interesting. So he is... That summon is mandatory. That's fascinating to me. And then he has the barrow crawlers come out. And I don't know if it's a time thing, because I know they do that. I know they bonk you around. Ah. Need to collect a few ancient chalices. Yeah, he's definitely one of those I kind of look at and go, damn, he's a thing. I mean, I think he's interesting. I wonder how fucking... I'm sure you have skills on level cap, too, to actually deal with him. The bigger ones knock you around, and the smaller ones explode. Yeah. It's pretty funny. He's ass on level. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how bad it is. Just to run Sambrog eventually. Do it on level. Oh, it's gonna be fucking wild. Wait. Had one targeted. There was the one I had targeted previously. So it's good to know that these still scale up. It's good to know these still scale up in content or in current level. Bottom of the well vibes from Ocarina of Time. Well, enemy density here also becomes a little bit of an issue if you're running in a group. Or I guess if you're just running this on level 2, like enemy density becomes an issue. The redead's right. There's the chalice. I need 2 more. I'm sure they'll pop up at somewhere. Crawler. Well, see, I say that, but I also don't know what endgame density currently looks like in Lord of the Rings Online. I'm sure that they do have their. There's definitely more enemy density. Density doesn't increase, actually. That's interesting. So this stays about the same then. That's interesting to think about. I'm not sure what's going on here. Is this latency? I think this is latency. That was strange. They just get really strong. Okay. That's gonna be interesting to watch fucking scale up. There it is, his last chalice I need. Okay, chalices. Okay, the chalices can. The actual quest can wait. I need to, like, actually go back to Bree and fucking turn those in. And I figure I could probably turn those in when I actually have a valid reason to go back to Bree. But I think mostly just clearing these. You have to clear Maze and the other one to access Sambrog. That's a room. Okay, that is the boss room. I thought this was the way forward. Yeah, Sambrog's the finale. Oh, yeah, this. No, never mind. I'm on the wrong one. I didn't press that. Welcome, friends. You have entered your new tomb. Many kings have been buried here. Like them, you will serve us in death. No more talk. Die. Now it's my turn. I'm trying to remember what mechanics they have. I'll do this again later on level. Because I'm very curious to see what actually comes from that. I think we just leave the instance, right? Like, this counts as instance complete, right? I don't remember how that works. I think it does. Yeah, the mid-boss in Maze is a little fucked. Right-click your... Oh, right, leave instance. Right. God, that's how you do that. I'm so used to 14 where it's on the menu because the instance is tied to your quest log. Like, if you're doing, like, Spheeny X, right, you just click on, like, Spheeny X and you just fucking go from there. Thank you. So... there is a reason going through and doing this right now, actually, in terms of progression. I should have done this earlier, absolutely, in terms of, you know, when I was in Breeland. But I ended up just kind of Well, I tried earlier. Do Thotter. Create. Invite. Launch. So, Garth Argwin has a bunch of spooky whites and stuff, and shades and stuff.
The Great Barrow, the oldest and largest of the Adain mounds within the Barrow Downs, and home to some of the most terrifying servants of the Witch King.
But that is definitely one of those things where it is better now to do it before Garth Argwin than now, or than later, because we'd be moving too far beyond at that point. It's also spooky month. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've gone through this map. Yeah, I remember you go down here and there's a bunch of it's a room full of fog. I mean, the environment's really fucking cool. Oh, we have got fucking battle collars here. I forgot about that. I forgot we had Gaunt enemies here. I wonder if they have to, right? They have to be kept throughout the game. Because, I mean, this is like Shadows of Angmar, and we already have, like, Necromancers. Grave. Literally having the Gandalf, I have no memory of this place. Like, wait a minute. I remember this room. I don't remember what to do when you get to this room. Echoes through the chamber. Come and show me what you're truly made of. I think it's a chilled barrow, wait. I'm trying to remember. I think... Find the next two. Oh, right. Because you're supposed to find the things, and then you're supposed to kill the things. Now for 3. I'm assuming this is where you light party, right? Here. Like in 14, how you like light party and partners and stuff. I assume you light party that to cover that quickly on level. I can't imagine these things at fucking 150, dude. Yeah, because you're supposed to kill the lights in a fast enough sequence. My watery throne, and I shall end you myself. And I think that I can kill these guys really quick. Yeah. The Ardor, I think, is actually really, really short, all things considered. Just knowing mechanics. I don't remember what the mini-boss for this is, if there is one. You're skittering. I think that he would have been the mini-boss. Maybe. Now that door opens. No, I thought he was going to be behind the big door. Interesting. All right, yeah, because he gets the funny shield. Why do I feel like this is the one that probably gets really annoying? He summons the fucking Gaunt Battle Caller. Get out of here. Yeah, so he thresholds. It's been this long. This must end now. Cool, and that's completed Tharder the Ravager. Yeah, so many health gates. I feel like he becomes really frustrating on level. Okay, and then that is leave instance. So many health gates. So fucking good, though. So you also get fucking XP like you would with I haven't done the skirmishes yet. I know skirmishes, the Gondomon skirmish was pretty good for leveling if I understand that correctly. I haven't done that in a hot minute, but this is I'm still getting HP from that too, so I will fucking take that. How do I close? Yeah, sorry, I need to remove the listing. Sambrog is now unlocked. Create, invite, launch. Skirms are fun. I had a lot of fun with them.
The Great Barrow, the oldest and largest of the Adain mounds within the Barrow Downs, and home to some of the most terrifying servants of the Witch King.
Yeah, doing a hunter solo this on level, even if you're trying to like endurance stance, quick shot to try to just regen a bunch of health, it just doesn't work. Like they will just beat you down. There it is. It's just actually triggering the fucking spawns. I know they burst out of this door. I'm trying to remember. I think it's... Yeah. It's a trigger spawns. I would assume in a prolonged encounter they would actually spawn in waves. Seems like they might be tied to a timer, actually. Yeah, so they're probably tied to a timer. And then they spawn in. So you'd be still fighting here. And then they would spawn in again. At least that's the assumption. And that's actually the door we went down in the MSQ. That's where we went down in Tom Bombadil. Okay, now that's open. So there's a total of 6. It might be a bit, I didn't see any on the right side on the first wave. I need to find a button to recenter my thing. Might as well just go for the run then. Do they do cold damage or is it shadow damage? I would assume they would do shadow damage. What's the damage type they do? There are no more stances? Are there not? They got rid of those? Wow, I haven't played Hunter since they had stances. That's gonna be wild. Some cold, some shadow. Okay. I wasn't sure if cold was a type. At least it's not fucking true damage. Double Gaunt Battle Caller, let's go. I don't see no accursed fucking fell spirits. Is he the mini-boss? I think he's just a regular dude. I mean, it's locked. God, it's been forever. I mean, Sambrog is supposed to be the instance cap. It's supposed to be the culmination of both Maze and Tharder. Now this is open. I love the skull face icon they use for the status effects like that, like poison. There's the fell spirits. There we go. And that will open the next one. Gaunt Battle. Holy fuck, Gaunt Battle College, because those are Elite Master rank too. We had, what, 1 in Maze? And that was the mini-boss? These are all just Elite Masters. Damn. Okay, this wing's empty. Bonus objective complete. Take a steel key, I guess. Doesn't need to do that. I need to see what the cost of a kinship is. I might actually make one in this game. If I actually stick with it long term. I'm going a little faster than I can keep up with right now. Yeah, this is just a gauntlet. This is very much a combat centric encounter or instance. I saw this spawn in. Hi, Sambrog. How you doing? You have come quite far to end such a meaningless existence. I did, bro. Health gates Doko. What? Fucking Tharder is literally harder, probably because of his health gates. Goddamn. Skull key. Sure. All right, and that is the Great Barrow. So let me leave instance at that point. Thank you for helping me run through those. Appreciate that. That was what what was missing earlier and what I was very much struggling to get through. So I can't wait to actually try this on level because that's going to be fairly interesting, all things considered. So, especially if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings Online, because I know there's probably some people who haven't seen Lord of the Rings Online yet, especially on the gaming channel. I want you to keep that in mind. So, and actually generally, I pretty much do actually really enjoy. I do enjoy Othrengroth. I do enjoy the Great Barrow. The problem that we're going to see me run into is Garth Argerwin. Take kind of the fun charm of that and kind of like turn it on its head a little bit, because Garth Argerwin is yeah, Bow of Fate. Actually, I will fucking take that though. We actually got a fucking blue bow on that. Get out of here, lockboxes. Go away. I wish I could just like actually like throw them in a blender every fucking time. So I will take that.
What do you need?
As we prepare, getting ready for the next one. When do I unlock this? Minimum level 57. Good God. Let's do that. GA is like actual slot. Yeah, that's why I wanted to run through, and I appreciate you running me through that, because now people who haven't seen it get to understand why I'm so hesitant with Garth Argerwin starting the game. Are the crafting skills actually useful in this? Yes and no. I haven't gotten really past Angmar, if I'm being completely honest. If I would have to say early game, no. If I would say late game, I could not give you an honest answer on that. Personally, I think they're cool. I think they're neat. And I think some of the recipes that you can craft are actually very good if you're wanting to put in the time to farm out the recipes and stuff. You can say extremely yes. Okay, we have a person in Fellowship who has far more hours than I do, and is actual expansions ahead of me, saying that they're very much worth it, if that helps. So, at this time, coming off of Weathertop, going into Oscaruth, this is my wall. So prepare yourselves. If you're on stream, hang tight. If you're on the gaming channel, I will see you in the next time when we begin my torture.